is right twice a day.
Even a broke clock is right twice a day. I feel like that's self-explanatory. If your clock is stuck on 6:15, it's gonna be right.
Look, she right here like this, you don't get it.
I feel like most of what I say is not really that. I don't think it's that hard to
When
understand.
you said one was like, I'm gonna show y'all that this grease means fat. I was like,
Don't make me show you that that means grease.
Look, I'm telling people, like, this is not how it goes.
You don't make me have to show you something that's right in your face, but you're looking at a plate of fatty ass meat. Why I gotta show you that that meat grease? Like, you look at it, you taste it. Why somebody gotta point it out?
Crystal's just like an auntie. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, you are an auntie.
I am right. I am actually an auntie. So, but I mean, I just feel like it's just stuff that I grew up hearing. So when I say something and people are like, "The fuck is that?" I'm like,
she'll be like, "Girl, come over here and hug my neck." When you tell people to hug your neck.
Oh. My grandma said that. Yeah, come hug my neck.
well, I want you to think of a list and put it on the show, okay?
Oh.
Yes. There you go. Get started, baby.
I have so many jobs.
Who are you pointing to? Whoever that is. Right there that I'm pointing to. Pass it down. Are you a lover celebrity?
So, my name is Danielle. I have a question. How much y'all split this cup?
Don't have to tell me twice. Aww. I will not deny sex. Look at this man.
Oh, sprinkles.
I feel like I got the sprinkles.
Oh, bitch, caramel apple.
Thank you.
Thank you, right. We're greedy. Thank
That
you
was
so
very
much.
sweet.
That was very nice.
Let's go to the back real quick. Blue shirt on
Did
the
she
left.
talk to y'all about all the y'all family? Oh, she did. Hi.
So my name's Josh, and I've been here for like 2 years, and I've had maybe a couple of friends who moved here who are, for lack of a better phrase, GL. And from your from your past, and that's why I wanted to bring it up, because I don't want you to go into the whole thing, because I know you're not going to do it, but the question is, do y'all have like friends or close friends who are DL, and how do y'all deal with them?
I do.
I think it's hard to be friends with us and really be DL, but I have friends who you would not necessarily know were gay, like just upon meeting them or whatever. But as far as it being a secret from everybody else, I don't think so.
I have a couple of DL friends, but like, I don't care, and I try to, when I, do hang with them or speak to them, just not give a fuck. Like, I don't think that it's that big a deal, if you're not, as long as you know that I'm not jumping back into the closet with your motherfucking ass, then we're all good. Like, if you are that uncomfortable that I have to behave differently than the way that I am, then we can be cool. But I have some friends where, I don't feel like coming out isn't for everyone. It's just not. I feel like ideally you want to be comfortable with whatever your sexuality is, and I can't be friends. If you are on the DL, I can't be like friends with you if you're just, because some DL niggas just take it way far, and they just do too much and be like, can't wear a certain color shoelace or some shit. Like, what are you saying about? No one cares. Half the fucking city already knows your ass is gay. Like, if they do, they would. If they don't know, they wouldn't give a fuck if they did. So you just have to let people deal with sexuality the way that they want to. And I'll get to the conversation. We're gonna do it soon, I promise.
No.
There's levels to it.
No, he won't.
Shut your ass up, Wayne.
He's not going to. You waiting on that DL video? It's
We're gonna, I'm not doing the video, but we can talk about it on the radio.
Okay.
Oh well, shit.
All right, who's next?
Back, all the way, right side. Yes, she's here.
Boomer! Yay! I was just waiting for it.
I guess I get it now.
That's our thing.
So you shout boomer and then everybody says sooner?
Oh, the OU fans do.
What the
Yes.
fuck does that mean? What does that mean, bitch? I can't
I'm not going to sit here and give you our history lesson.
Is boomer the name of, who's boomer?
We will go over this. We will go. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, y'all in sports. What's your
What?
name?
Yes. Hi.
Hi, my name is Kendra. I just want to say that I love y'all like so much, and y'all are a big
Thank you.
inspiration to me. My question is, what other parts of the industry do y'all see yourselves working in?
Well, the thing about the industry is the longer you're in it, the more you kind of don't want to be. So I think for me, I am much more comfortable doing shit behind the scenes. Like, I would love to write for maybe a show or a film or a production company, something like that. Like, I have no problem doing stuff that does not attract attention. Because what I don't want to do is end up being one of those people that can't go nowhere and can't do shit without being harassed and bothered. Like, all that is just not worth it to me. I would rather just be able to live my regular ass life and still make money. That's the beauty of writing. Like, you can get all kinds of checks from songwriting and film and TV credits and shit, and then people have no idea who the fuck you are. That sounds amazing to me. So that's definitely the direction that I personally would be headed in. I don't really, like, I'm not opposed to doing, like, being in front of the camera for TV or movies or anything else, but that's not something that I'm necessarily seeking out.
I am going to be doing all of this. In front, behind, writing, directing, producing, DJing, on the stage. Maybe a block
Titties on your back.
Absolutely.
We're waiting.
So yeah, I kind of want to do a couple of things. Like, I don't want to ever feel boxed in. I think I've said this before, but I feel like everyone has the capacity and ability to do a multitude of things, and life is short. Why not try all the shit out? You know, so I want to do a bunch of shit, but not so much so that it just becomes a mess and nothing sticks. You know, because what happens with me is I get bored. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do this shit anymore. I'm gonna take a break and come back to it. I need to consistently be inspired. So we're rounding out the year with these live shows, and then top of next year, maybe actually in a few weeks, you'll see some of the stuff.
Anybody else in the back?
Well, you're right there. So.
Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Jade.
I just,
Hi, Jay.
I'm here with my friend Desiree. She dragged me here. I'm just playing. Okay, so
did you get her gas money?
no, she did not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my question, talk a little bit about dreams. What's the best advice that you guys have ever been given that you can share with us?
Woo, I don't know. Because really the best advice is the cliched shit that nobody wants to hear, but it's still real as fuck. And you don't really get how real it is until you're going through whatever situation. So people be like, keep your head up and keep trying and don't give up and keep writing and all this shit. You be like, okay, girl, like, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody trying to hear. Like I want some real advice. But when I'm in New York and I'm just tired of everything and I just want to go home away from all that poverty and disease and and I just want to come back to Oklahoma where people have, you know, air and land and space. You go outside and you're still on your own property. It's just like shit like that y'all take for granted. I be missing the fuck out of it. But I think just for me, as far as writing is concerned, people ask all the time, like, how you get past writer's block or how do you continue to write when you really don't want to. And for me, it's a matter of literally sitting down in front of the computer and writing whatever comes to mind. Like, I don't have to be inspired. It doesn't have to be something that,
Why
like,
do you do that?
because this is it. She's asking what's your favorite piece of advice.
Oh,
And so for writers, like a lot of people say, how do you get past writer's block or write when you really don't feel like it? It's a matter of sitting down every day and writing whatever comes out. Like I would start a lot of the times to be like, I do not fucking feel like doing this. Like that would be my first line, and then just whatever comes out, and eventually I get to whatever it was I was supposed to get to. But you don't get there unless you sit down and write first. So if you're creative, specifically writers, I think it's very important to just force yourself every day to sit down and do it.
I think the best piece of advice that I ever received was a friend Katrina actually told me. She said, if you're off the chain, stay ahead of the game. Stay sell the pussy, buy the brain. And it runs to her demons.
I don't know why I answered the question. You are so Miami,
Can't help it.
and I love it.
I don't know. I can't really think of like dope advice right now that I have ever received, but one thing that a friend told me once that always sticks is don't explain. Because, you know, you can say something, feel something, and, you know, express it. It could be anything. Someone's always going to question it. People are always going to take what they want from it. Regardless of, you could literally say 2 + 2 = 4, and someone, if they want to, be like, oh, you said 7? Like, people will just...
Yes.
So, don't explain yourself, it's a waste of time, and then people will try and act like you're ridiculous, like, oh, you must mean you'll pick up and say, see that, so let's just hurry about it. Right, so I'll just sit over here and be quiet and kiss my dick. Next question. Let's come forward. Oh, she hopped up. So let's get cornrows.
Wow. Somebody is going to bring me that.
She was like, let me explain. Don't you forget it.
Not going to wait.
Hi. I have 2 quick questions. They're fun.
Pick one.
No.
I'm kidding. What's your name?
My name is Boyd. I don't know your first name, so I won't tell you mine.
What is your
My name is Boyd. I won't tell you my first name because I don't know yours. My first question. My first question is. You gotta answer this question.
Girl.
They're fun. Anyway, my first question it is for Karen. Only because I know Crystal doesn't do the intros. I just want to know, when are you going to do a remix intro to Martin for your intro? Because you did Pink Rainbow and you sang all that and all of that stuff. I just want to know when you're going to do an intro to Martin. To the Martin intro for the intro. Like mix it with Trina or Trip or whoever.
So listen, no shame. I seriously don't know if I understand the question. You said, when am I gonna do a remix to the intro?
Yeah, for the Martin, like you said you love Martin.
Oh, Martin!
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understand now. I don't know, girl. I don't... Like you said, like a Martin... Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. What I do... Like, usually, the intros that I pick for the show at the beginning are something that I have in iTunes already. Or I'll go, like... I follow, like, a lot of different, like, DJs and artists on SoundCloud. And so I'll go on SoundCloud and I'll look through my stream, and if I see something that's new and dope, I'll just use that. I've never found a Martin remix before, but if I find a good one, I'll probably use it.
Okay. And my next question.
You paid somebody $90 for it.
Right. My next question is actually like a challenge. It's fun. I want to see. I know we're all Beyonce fans up in here, and I just want to know: do you guys think without talking about her.
Who has a question? Right here. Let me explain something to you first. Let me say something real quick. Beyonce is light in the way. I am going to speak about Beyonce however much. You may not know my first name. I have said my name publicly before. I've also explained why I kept my name to myself for quite a while. Again, this is a moment for all of us to come together as like a pseudo family and have fun and talk and be shade together and stuff like that. And I appreciate all of y'all for coming here and purchasing a ticket and coming to have fun with me. Do not try it with me. You can be escorted out.
If you want to hear a podcast about Beyonce, feel free to start your own and not talk about her.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Who's next?
Okay, so I'm Stacey.
Hi, y'all.
I'm like the youngest people in here because everybody's been.
You're definitely not the youngest person.
Okay, great. Anyway, we have a nice question for y'all.
Shade.
Always shady.
Every time. Every city.
So have y'all been to Bronx yet or the fair?
Well, I know all about Bronx because it's an Oklahoma thing. But I was telling Kid Fury earlier, like, he absolutely. Well, we know about Lockburg when we went to Houston.
I didn't even realize that there was one here until we had already gotten some food, and I was like, guess what's go after the fucking show, because I have to have it.
But yes, Bronx is iconic, and the Texas State Fair is unlike any other. If you would go to a fair, it needs to be the Texas
I heard
Fair.
that.
Because these motherfuckers show up and show out. There are people who make all their money for the whole year at the fair. Like they make their annual income during the Texas State Fair. And they spend the off season getting ready for the fair. That is how real this shit is. I'm not fucking with you. It's everything.
Okay, so wait, is Bronx like, okay, is everything good, or is ice cream bad?
Get you a plant-based cheeseburger with a couple of fries,
Such a know-it-all.
it's every, don't it sound good?
I have had I used to like ice cream was my shit, but I just had to always have bluebell. And New York City just refuses to like be nice to people.
Butter pecan Bronx.
Yes.
Yes.
Bronx is everything.
Where is there a Bronx around here?
I was gonna say,
She literally went,
It's all like, there's one in Turtle Creek, I think.
I'll find one. That sounds like
yes, they're in North Texas, they're in Dallas, so we've already talked about it.
right there in the black shirt in the back.
It's one over.
Hi,
Hi, what's your name?
my name is Will Mason. I
Hi.
have two first names.
You said, what's your question?
Celebrity or non-celebrity, who would you snatch?
In what way?
Define snatch, because there's
Is
a
it
lot
snatching of the
happening.
wigs?
Like,
Snatching
yeah,
of the
snatch up the
jewels?
wig, weave, whatever.
Oh, like who would I gather?
She said,
Is that, well, haven't we done enough?
Keisha snatched herself.
I'm not even mad at Keisha Cole no more. It's just fun. Like, she's garbage, but
I heard that she made like a general value version of the Blue video, but I haven't seen it yet. Like she's on the beach with her son. And like
she's
her
a
son.
Walmart friend. I know she's projected to sell 22,000 copies of that album.
That's more than I would have expected.
So sad. But as far as just like cussing people, I don't really cuss people out unless they give me a good reason, and nobody has. So, I mean, honestly, okay, I don't just go around hollering at people, so you have to piss me off first. Some of y'all got it? I smell what Stephanie says.
I don't know who I would snatch. I feel like I should know this. There's got to be not a Kardashian because that's too easy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the Ferguson Police Department? Like,
That's not. Oh, you said celebrity or non-celebrity. Oh, well, then there you go.
it's like, we could
Or like
just-
Ann Coulter. Or Lola Jones. Cologne Short. Ooh, we can do this all day. A couple of people. We should expand on that in a later meeting.
Let us think about it. We'll answer that in another episode. That's a good question.
Sure, absolutely. Double first names.
Who's next?
I feel like we should.
There's
So there was
hands.
somebody. Come here, and then we're gonna go right there, and then we're gonna go here.
All right.
I am organized.
Hi, I'm Etta Doyen.
I just realized your shirt says "Woke Up Like This, Flawless."
I
Did you
just
make
made
that?
it.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Talent. What's your question?
So I am the only Black person in my place of business. And
I'm so sorry.
back when Maya Angelou died, my coworker completely did not know who she was. And she was trying to play it off like Maya Angelou wasn't a big person. Like, she was trying to play it off like, oh, she just,
Just any old damn body.
yeah.
Okay.
And so, like, I kind of let her have it. I wanted to snatch her up, but I decided I shouldn't.
You sound like you're still emotional about it. Like, you sound like you're still mad. Like, she walks in the right now.
She's really good.
I wanted to make it more of an educational experience with her. I wanted to let her know who she is.
You could do that, but what's the fun in that?
Right. Listen, it's not our responsibility
It's not.
as Black people to culture white people who are
It's
Black.
not.
And
It's
we're
not.
not talking about, like, Mia X. It's Maya. Like, how the fuck do you not know? And even if you didn't know who Maya Angelou is, don't try and shrug it off like, oh, well, she ain't nobody because you ain't never heard of her. You should have hit her with a stapler.
You American and don't know who Maya Angelou is. You are willfully, deliberately ignorant.
And
Like,
now
she
I am.
purposely has a white ass life. And so, I was like, you're interested in learning more about this iconic woman, head on over to GOOGLE. Bitch, it's free. You ain't never gonna believe it. All the answers you could possibly find right there in that tiny little box. Because I don't have time to sit here and hold you, especially for fucking Maya. See, now I'm mad. No, you should have, no, fuck her education. That's
We even have white followers who have tweeted me and been like, I love No Label 2, Migos is everything. So, like, but how do you, and that shocks me. But Maya Angelou, like, come on. Come on.
She deserved that. Whatever you said,
Yeah, she should've got
deserves
cussed
it. No, fuck her.
We'll do one more question because we have to wrap up. In the black hat and the brown shirt. You are the shadiest person in this entire